Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. It is going to be part 20. Already making this project a lot longer than the first one. But that is no surprise. And undoubtedly the third game is going to be even longer. Even though I have yet to play it myself. It's my own fault for not having time to play video games, and yet I still want to play video games. But anyway, we are first going to cover the Let's Play for this game. After being done with the first stage in Winter Tundra, also having done the speedway already, it is time for us to move on to the second one. If you have a keen eye, you will not just see a useless log that you can actually pound into, but you will also see a little bit of a side entrance leading to Corridor East. And over here we can actually find ourselves the next stage. However, it is going to be an unlockable one, so if you're not going for 100%, make sure you bring enough orbs if you actually want to enter this stage. I of course have all of them by this point, so there's no way we are not allowed in here by the professor. Gather all of the gems and talk to him.
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many orbs. My high-tech portal here will take you to Cloud Temples.
The stage is called Cloud Temples. And it's going to be the second regular stage in Winter Tundra, the third one in total. Since we have also done the speedway already. Unlike the previous one that we did in the last episode, this one I actually enjoyed a lot more. This one is also a lot shorter, so no doubt we're able to do this one in this episode as well. I was already able to complete Mystic Marsh in one episode, to my surprise. Cloud Temples shouldn't be a problem. A bit more tricky platforming wise, but a lot more linear and a lot less tedious. Good guys and bad guys not being able to make up their minds. Oh, that was a smart move. Whenever two wizards are facing each other, that's not a very bad idea to actually disarm the other wizard. Just make his wand go poof.
I used to be one of Avalar's most powerful magicians, until that big warlock over there stole my wand. He and his friends have used the magic within to take over the city.
Yeah, that we have noticed. For once, we actually were dealing with a cutscene that actually did show what we needed to do. Oh, that attack was actually homing. That is something I did not remember. But anyway, take him out, and similar to some earlier stages that we've done, our NPC will actually follow us around. Shady Oasis was actually the previous stage. It had a similar concept. Right, be careful. We don't actually want to accidentally run into the enemy father in this stage. For that we need to be careful. I did already get hit, so... For that reason I was actually reminded of the fact, oh yeah, we need to make sure not to heal in this stage. Enemy father we cannot touch in this stage. In order to get the achievement. Whoa. Careful there. Kill all of you. The final orb mission is going to use the gate. It's once again going to be a power up, just like every single stage. Right, was that everything? Looks like it, so let's go over here and actually move ourselves upwards. Not get surprised by you. Right, for this we need to glide. And get ourselves to the first checkpoint. Ooh, double kill. Thank you. But before we go through the door, it's time for us to get some gems. And of course also some health. We are not allowed to kill the father, but this butterfly was in the bottle, so that one we can open. And still be full health. Bye. It's going to be a long way down. No, be careful for the sheep. These are actually the enemy father in the stage. Keep them alive if you're interested in the achievement. Or the trophy if you're playing on PlayStation. I missed. Should be able to actually get you from all the way down here. Yeah, there we go. Spyro the Sniper. I have not been playing too much Fortnite lately, so my sniping skills are not really what they used to be. Actually needed 2 tries for that. Next door opened. You see an orb mission over there. Requires 21 enemy spirits, so not quite a thing yet. Nope. He had trouble with the tree by the looks of it. Oh, those are sheeps. Make sure not to kill them. Actually let them do their thing. Get out of the way. This is continuation. Might as well get all of the gems, but this is actually continuation, so we don't want to go in here yet. There's going to be an orb mission we need to do first. That one we can actually find right over here. There's also a metal container over here we cannot open. The rocket we can actually find later on. Looking at my notes. And therefore we're not going to worry about that quite yet. Looks like that was all. So, orb mission time. For that we need to talk to this guy over here. There's also a couple of gems lying around here.
I'm a secret agent. I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there. I'm not leaving unless you hide behind that tree so you can't see me.
My apologies for the dialogue. Did not expect him to actually talk to me already. But we need to hide behind the tree and follow Agent Zero. And that is our mission. A stealth mission, therefore. He's going to be walking around the stage. Actually going towards its quote-unquote secret hideout. The moment we start hiding behind the tree, then he will think, oh, nobody can see me, I'm going to walk. And we need to make sure we are not seen. And now that we have all of the gems, it is time to get started by hiding behind this tree. Now he specifically means the tree over here. Yeah, there he goes. The game actually calls this mission hard, but I must admit it is pathetically easy. He does actually sometimes stop and turn around to look at you, but I've noticed the first time while trying this, it is actually impossible to get spotted by this guy. At one point I was actually standing right in front of him, he turned around to look at me, and even then he did not spot me, so... This is actually pathetically easy. And besides, you can also stay pretty far behind him. I'm pretty sure there's no failure point for this mission. If you're too far behind him, you lost him or something like that. You can pretty much always follow him in any pace you'd like. Yeah, I'm not even hiding over here. Even though I'm a bit far away from him, you should have spotted me over there. Let's be honest. And there we go.
What? You managed to get here without following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all. Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
Alright, after all of that dialogue, I would actually like to talk to your mom and actually make sure she knows what you're doing. Because I'm pretty sure she does not know what you're doing in your free time. But anyway, this stretch of the level also has a couple of gems for us to collect. And that of course we're going to do before moving back. We're not able to actually get all of them along the way. These ones we've also missed. And that should be all of them. I'm pretty sure there's nothing... No, wait, there is. Make sure to always be paranoid. It is always good to be paranoid in games like these. But now we should have everything. Make sure not to run here, because otherwise we're going to kill the enemy father. We need to start stage again. Grab you. And kill you. He did not even get the chance to defend himself. Did not see it coming. Kill the enemies. Should also be enough to open up the power-up. So the moment we are done, we can also pick up the final orb. And jump over you. And I did not expect a second one. But anyway, the guy is defeated. That's the most important thing.
Spyro, you have freed our city from the claws of those evil warlocks. Please, take this orb. I foresee that it will help you on your journey.
Not entirely sure how, because I'm pretty sure I already have enough orbs to finish the game, but still. Achievement also unlocked. Don't flame or charge any sheep in this level. And remember, the moment you actually get this orb, that's apparently when the achievement unlocks, so now you are able to do it. But in the meantime, we are going to continue by talking to you.
Our mystical bell towers have been overrun by trolls, and the bells haven't been rung in days. I tried a fire spell on the trolls, but that just made them crazier. This super freeze power-up will chill out the trolls, but we really need the bells to ring. They'll ring if you charge into them.
Our mission, freeze the trolls and charge the bells to ring them. Difficulty easy. And we're going to be making use of a new power-up. And this late in the game you did not expect a new power-up, didn't you? But we have Super Freeze. And the Super Freeze we can actually use in order to make ice blocks out of enemies. Perfect. As a stepping stone, of course. And that's what we need to use in order to get to the final part of the stage. And at some point reach the bells that we need to ring. That is going to be our mission. But of course it is not going to be easy. We're going to be dealing with enemies that jump around, like this guy over here. And the altitude we freeze him in will depend on how high the ice block is going to be. Like in this situation, we need to freeze this guy and that other guy as high as possible, so we can use him as a stepping stone. Also make sure to not take your time. These guys don't stay frozen forever, of course. Yeah, sounds good. Freeze this final guy over here. Make sure to get here before your power up runs out, because we still need this guy. We cannot reach the bell without a stepping stone. Next. No gems that I've missed by the looks of it. Next we need to move on to this platform over here. Freeze you. Interesting. I think I jumped the gun a bit over there. The dude was going to take his place as a stepping stone for this ledge now. And I was a bit early with initiating this guy. Creating somewhat of a situation the developers did not foresee. But anyway, with some effort we have reached the second bell.
I suppose you want an orb for doing that. Well, I'm afraid not. There's still one bell left. You can get to it by using the whirlwind behind me.
Whirlwind behind you. Oh, over there. I don't even see it through the gate. But that is indeed how we get to the final part of the stage. The roof of this temple. It's also going to be where the rocket is going to be placed. Which we need in order to break up the metal container that's down here. Freeze you. Freeze you. That's way too high. It's not going to work, I think. Let's try this again. And this guy we don't want to freeze at its maximum height. Not going to work out. Let's wait for this other guy. The timing this one is going to be tricky because of this guy running around the perimeter of this room. And freeze. Oh, I think that's a bit too high. And no. Oh nice, these ice chunks are actually clipping into each other now. But anyway, I need to go back down again because this is not working out. That might actually be a bit too low. No, it is not. I can actually still reach it. And hopefully this should work better. Yeah, there we go.
Thanks, Spyro. I didn't think you could do it. Here, have a souvenir from the Cloud Temple's gift shop.
from the gift shop, eh? I wouldn't be surprised if Moneybags is actually running that place. And he's selling orbs for 10,000 gems. But speaking of gems, that's the only thing we still need to do in this stage. The rocket's right over there, as you can see. Be a bit tricky to reach. Okay, how do we do this again? I can actually try to jump from the other ledge, actually. The guy running around is, of course, not jumping. You cannot freeze him in a higher position, but you can freeze you in a higher position. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, the timing for this is not as easy as it looks. But this way we can actually glide around the platform. Of course, we cannot light a fuse with ice. We need to wait for the power to run out. And then we get dragon fire again. Let's follow you for what should be the final gems of this stage. If I did things correctly. And I did. Surprise. I did it correctly for once. Let's kill some sheep. We got the achievement already. It actually only counts until reaching the end of the stage. And then it is time for us to leave. Full health even. Alright, now it's our turn again. Great job, you've turned into a goat. Well, at least you're sure that you're going to have a happy life. But Spyro also has a happy life because he's successful yet again in another stage. Returning to Winter Tundra, 17 minutes in the video. Does that give us some time to actually do something else? Getting towards the next stage, gathering some more gems in Winter Tundra itself for once. There's a couple of side corridors after all where some more stages are. And the one from Metropolis I didn't get the gems yet. Let's make our way there. We have some time, so might as well use it. Perhaps even go into Metropolis already. But for that we need to go into the castle itself. This was the final stage at the exterior area. Robotica Farms, that one's actually over there. That one's going to be the final stage we're going to do. And therefore this one is up next. Another unlockable stage. This one is called Metropolis, but it also has the final gems for Winter Tundra.
I can see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro. This touchy gate should work perfectly with the help of your impressive orb collection.
100% level complete. That was the final thing we needed to do. Metropolis is the second to last stage in this game. Also a pretty fun stage to do if I remember correctly. There's one tricky orb mission in here. Which is not per se tricky because of the orb, but more for the achievement that is actually attached to it. But even that I can appreciate. I do really like the challenge you need to do there, so it's not going to be a bad thing. Also one of the harder stages in this game. I can definitely foresee enjoying myself. In the next episode, of course. I'm not able to get very far on this, but we can at least introduce ourselves to the stage. The Society of Robots. And it's been taken over by pigs. And how was your day? Well, I was at the bus stop and a pig with a rocket on his back actually stepped next to me. That's something you don't see every day. But anyway, this futuristic city, which is civilized by robots, is our next destination.
This insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order. Find the inventor droid. She's been working on something big.
It looks like Metropolis is actually in the fight with the farm, Robotica Farms. Of course, this stage is also connected to that one. Not a very big surprise. But first we're going to explore the city before we explore the farms. That we're going to do last. Let's see how we can get further in here.
With all the budget cuts, these elevators need serious work. See, this one here is stuck. I expect it will start working again if you just give it a good whack, though.
We are good at whacking, aren't we? In this case, it is using our head. Bam! You know what? After entering Metropolis like this, I think this is also a good point to stop. Next time we are going to finish Metropolis, hopefully in one episode. And we might even make ourselves a start with Robotica Farms. Actually approaching the finale of Spyro 2. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in episode number 21. Treecks out.